In this short video, we will see POSSE PLS business licensing from multiple perspectives. By the end of this demonstration, we will have covered how public users on the customer portal can view their dashboard and submit applications, how the POSSE PLS staff portal can notify office staff about new customer portal submissions, how the staff portal can be used by office staff to create inspections, review applications, and process renewals, and how staff in the field can be notified of an assigned inspection and complete these inspections from their phone or tablet. Let's get started by submitting an online application from the customer portal. We are logged in as Ali. From the customer dashboard, we can initiate actions such as new applications, amendments, or license renewals. Here, we see an application that has been returned to Ali by staff requiring additional information. Licenses that are nearing expiration are also displayed here. Looks like Ali has a few that she needs to renew. The Applications tab shows all applications so that Ali can easily review the status details. The Business tab shows all businesses associated with Ali's customer portal account, providing access to each of these businesses and their related license records. Now, let's finish submitting a draft license application. The screen is simple and intuitive, and the application step wizard guides us through every step. The asterisk alerts us if any fields are required. A lookup is provided for the business location address validation, and a separate mailing address can also be entered if needed. Owner details already associated with this user account can quickly be associated with the application. The application process guides users through questions, which are set up based on license type. Questions can also include sub-questions, depending on the answer. Answers to the questions will determine the license types needed for this application. For Ali's restaurant, she will require one license type. She is also required to enter additional details, which may be used to calculate the final fee amount. Mandatory or optional supporting documents can be added. Application fees are automatically calculated, and Ali can now submit this application. A banner message lets her know that the submission was successful. This assures Ali that staff members will soon be reviewing her application. Having a simple and intuitive customer portal reduces the internal staff burden on data entry and increases efficiency. Moving to the POSSE PLS staff portal, we are logged in as a staff member named Stephen. Stephen is notified immediately of customer portal submitted applications as an additional item has appeared on his to-do list. We can open the application and begin the first step of the pre-configured best practice business licensing workflow. Checklists can be used to verify that required activities for this step are completed. Details that Ali entered in the application for the business and legal entity can be reviewed, accepted, or replaced with pre-existing data. Documents can be reviewed and updated as provided. Outcome-driven workflow completion options will automatically route this to begin the review process, or route the application back to the applicant, Ali. Now the license application is in the status of in adjudication. The workflow is managed so that all necessary activities are completed for each license type on the application, specifically any required reviews or inspections. The users within these different responsibility areas are notified that they have assigned tasks. Now we are switching to our user Isaac Hernandez on a smartphone. Isaac is notified of his assigned inspection via his POSSE mobile to-do list. We will open up this inspection for Ali's new license application to begin. Checklists can be used to guide inspectors. Checklist items may be configured as optional or required for inspection completion. Photos may be taken directly from within the inspection app or attached from the device camera roll. Inspection results may be captured by entering comments. The investigation completion outcome will determine the next step in the pre-configured workflow. We will fast forward to an approved version of this license application. After all required reviews, the pre-configured workflow manages follow-up reviews and inspections as needed until the license is approved or rejected. For this specific license, Allie is now notified that her license is approved. Now that we have seen the license application workflow, let's take a quick look at some other time-saving tools that the POSSE business licensing workflow has to offer. We can navigate to the Business Licensing Business menu. This is where searches and creating records can be initiated. As an example, we can search for all expired licenses related to a specific address. As another example, using the GIS integration, we can search for all the licenses associated in a selected area of the map. Selecting the parcels located on Liniki, we can now see all of the license records related to the selected area. Using the text filter, we could further filter these results. In this short demonstration, we've seen how office staff use the POSSE PLS staff portal to manage applications, including reviews and inspections. We've seen how staff in the field can use POSSE Mobile on a smartphone or tablet to complete licensing inspections. And we've seen how customers can use the customer portal to submit applications and track the status of their application. POSSE PLS manages the entire business license application lifecycle, from initial new application submittal through the ongoing renewal process.